The popular tax software TurboTax has put a hold on processing state tax returns, but the company says it's not because of a security breach in its product. Money editor John Delano has the details.
Intuit Inc., the owner of the tax preparation software TurboTax, has placed a temporary hold on e-filing state tax returns because some states, says Intuit, have seen an increase in suspicious filings.
There were 16,000 fraudulent returns that were filed in the state of Alabama. Another 8,000 or so were reported in Utah.
So far, Intuit has not said whether any Pennsylvania taxpayers were affected. In a statement to KDKA, the company says, quote, Intuit believes that these instances of fraud did not result from a security breach of its systems, and that the information used to file fraudulent returns was obtained from other sources outside the tax preparation process. The examination is ongoing, unquote. Duquesne University tax professor Brian Menk uses TurboTax to file his own taxes.
TurboTax at this point says it is not a breach of their system, but from everything that I've read and from the state reports, the only group that they're actually targeting and shutting down the acceptance of the electronic filing of state returns is from the TurboTax products, from Intuit's products.
But Menk says fraudsters are after taxpayers no matter how they file returns.
What they're doing is they're taking someone else's private information, they're preparing a tax return and trying to collect the refund that would be due to an individual. Rather than having it put into my bank account, if it was my return, they would have the refund put into their bank account.
The temporary halt to e-filing only affects state tax returns. Federal tax returns are still able to be processed. Menk says taxpayers who don't want to wait until the problem is resolved can just use the U.S. mail.
I'm going to print it out, I'm going to file it a hard copy. Following the rules, it's going to delay your refund a little bit, but it's not that big a deal.
TurboTax has a hotline for those with questions. You can link to that number at kdka.com. John Delano, KDKA TV News.